Ladies and gentlemen, a shed update, and this time we're going to be adding some, well, one thing in particular, some reference material, and I do add literature to the arc here. A lot of it is model related. There is some, you might be able to find comics and some other items, especially reference material. I do add a lot, and this time we are going to add some other reference material, and we're going to add the shed's very first Penthouse magazine. This one is the April 1987 issue, and before we begin looking at this, I have to thank the YouTube channel Battlestar Galactica. He did a video on this, and I did not even know that this issue even existed till now. If I would have known this 30 some odd years ago, I would have bought this one for the reason I'm about to show you. And disclaimer, this is an adult channel. Again, we're going to see probably some real women and some real women parts, and I'll try to censor best I can, but if it does pop out, you see it, turn me off and find something else to watch. Because we are going to look at the Penthouse 1987 April issue, because, ladies and gentlemen, it has a Cylon Centurion in it. I couldn't believe it. And my understanding is when Playboy here, I guess they wanted a set of a robot, you know, for a scene, but they really didn't say, you know, did they really want a Cylon Centurion? I know they probably didn't want, you know, like a famous one as in 3PO or R2, but the Centurion, you know, which is like pretty famous, but anyway. And then long story, Universal got in and they said, you know, that's a licensed product, blah, blah, blah. So they, I guess, came to agreement that they can't reprint this issue again. I was like, oh, I figured it'd be high dollar, and it is basically paid what cover price was in 1987 for it. So, got the Cylon Centurion, which I couldn't believe it was in there. Now, one thing I'm curious is it a replica? I'll try to censor. Is it a replica, or is it, I get the light not shining right. I think it's more of a, I think it's the real suit from the show. I think it's not a replica, but an actual, you know, but anyway, I don't know. I am not an expert in Cylon Centurion armor. You'd have to ask Crop Circle, I think he might know, or especially Dale Long from buyyourcommand.net. But I mean, the reference material for the Cylon Centurion is fantastic, and I miss days of old, because it says here, and I quote, and I need to get my little reading material on here. Let's see. The robot can be programmed into 69 selected modes, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, the days of old. But anyway, just fantastic. Oh, well. Let me see here. What else can I not show? Well, let's see if I can try to do that. Again, laying on the, you know, it's got all the details from the show and everything on it. Well, that one looks pretty tame. Again, you know, even got the, I know, lights shining on there, the correct gloves, the correct midsection, you know, the reference material on here. Even for the age of the, you know, magazine and everything, but it's still there if you wanted to, because you can see the actual, I won't say the seam in the unitard that the Centurion wears. You know, we all read this for the articles. Which one can I show here? Well, they're not that one. Again, I'm trying to censor stuff here, but anyway, you might be able to see, you know, just it's just I didn't know this thing even existed So it's little things like that that I can show. Just can't show that part. But anyway, you can see the even got the scratches and everything. I think these are two-piece helmets, and they put tape, reflective tape on the on top of the helmet. But anyway, the detail on it, I mean, you can really see it. Now again, my light's blinding out, but anyway, I didn't find anything. Of course, you're reading the article here that I didn't see that mentioned anything Battlestar Galactica in it. Just the you know, the Centurion itself. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thought that would be a unique thing to add to the Battlestar collection. We will have to try to do a video on model kits of BSG and things that I've contributed to it. And but anyway, another video for another day. But ladies and gentlemen, a Battlestar Galactica in the, or excuse me, a Cylon Centurion in the Penthouse magazine. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.